Hey, you guys want to hear a Space Christmas story? No? Too bad! Okay, so, back in the good old days of medieval Japan, 1,000 years ago, back when people actually talked to each other and could afford to spill booze and had to listen to consumer-grade audio cassettes for entertainment, a dark and menacing alien spaceship arrived that began to steal people's children. But it only stole little boys, and because the boys were very valuable to this village because you can't just wipe out a biological sex without repercussions, the people decided to beg the aristocratic community for help who were busy eating Chinese food because every other place was closed. My colleagues and esteemed guests, have we any inkling for who the kidnappers are or where our children lie? Nope. Alright, well, we tried. Good job, man. Let's meet again next month. And then the Chinese man said, can I, not do the voice of the Chinese guy? Yeah, it's meant to sound really racist, really racist. Anyway, right, so there was this spaceship that had me in it, and I'm like, darn, I can't find my beloved darling. Have you tried checking the trash? 1, that's really rude, and 2, yeah, that was the first place I checked. Well, think about it. If you were a dirty, horny bastard that only thinks about immediate gratification, where would you be? In the bushes outside of a girl's house? Exactly! Hark! Who hides yonder behind the curtain? It would be I, for the beloved lady Shinobu of Tsubone. To bone the lady Shibonu would I be loved. Begone, foul pirate Ataru, for your kind are not welcome in esteemed houses such as mine. Ah, but do you not see it my way? I do not see you staying silent and off my lands, nor do I foresee it happening either. Must I demand an audience with esteemed Honorable Mendo so he may be rid of you? And yet how can he be honorable if he were to unjustly attack one of his own colleagues? Come, let us be one tonight. Lam, can you make them talk fucking normal, please? They're hurting the viewer retention. Fine, I'll dumb it down for you. Fucking room temperature Earth people, I swear. So I kidnapped Darling with my UFO and saved Shinobu from being sexually assaulted, and Shinobu's down there crying because I guess she was actually into him doing that. Shinobu, what the fuck? No comment. Hey, you're kinda cute. Wanna do it? You, don't remember me, huh? Didn't think his narcotics addiction would be so bad that he would forget who I am, though. Hey, there's a huge crowd down there. Alright, listen up. Either surrender or die. No in between. Hey, can you guys delay this until after I bed this woman? Shut the fuck up, Ataru. You're considered an acceptable casualty here. Oh, you're just saying that because you're racist. Sure am. What's your point? General, we got another UFO. So then that UFO eats the one me and Darling are in, and Lam, hold on, I don't get it. It's not to get. You're telling us a story about Space Christmas that takes place 1,000 years ago with all of us in it, and it has 2 UFOs? Well, yeah, I'm making up an adaptation as I go along because you probably wouldn't understand what the fuck I was talking about if the story was about Itsuki the Pele and getting back together with his robot girlfriend / D&D disc player who were famous for their cockroach racing. Wait, they did what with their cocks to the roaches? And you inserted yourself into the story too. Okay, to be fair, I'm in the role of the robot girlfriend. That's how the story goes. You've got rivaling factions, forbidden love, indictable kidnapping charges, a nuclear bomb, all the fun stuff. But don't we have enough characters to make this all work already? Why did you have to add in your own fanfiction OC into the story? Ataru, you mind not trying to find plot holes? Also, isn't Christmas about getting drunk and eating KFC? No, you're thinking of New Year's. Besides, I'm talking about the tale of Space Christmas, darling. There's no KFC in Space Christmas. Alright. I still don't get how Space Christmas works, though. Why is it called that? Does Space Jesus get born in Space Bethlehem and 3 space wise men come bearing gifts? Well, we call them Space Wizards, but yeah, that sounds about right. Space Wizards? They were over 30 and never gotten dirty. Wait, so where's Space Jesus in all of this? Space Jesus is part of the extended universe. Up there with the time Atichichuk watched VR porn in front of his family. What? How does a holiday have an extended universe? I mean, if the story is 1,000 years old, then I guess it could definitely have retellings and additional content, especially if the original source gets blurred between. Are you really doing this right now, Skank? No. No, I'm not. Gosh. Anyway, so they end up in that spaceship with horrendous Oni. Wait, aren't you an Oni? Shut the fuck up, darling. Ah, welcome Ataru the Terrible and his esteemed guest, what's her name? The Rangers below are there to launch a task force against you for kidnapping the children of this fucking planet. So drop them right now before the most skilled mercenaries in the galaxy come to wipe out your sorry ass. True shame that all those children had to die. Wait, so you're not going to do anything to save them? Ew, who said you can touch me? Alright, well, I mean, good for them, but really, we don't actually care about the children. We're just concerned about the Peach Slayer. The who? Tales say that a child on this planet will come out of a peach and he shall be the one to end the existence of the Oni. Oh, like 10. Yeah, so all those kids over there, honestly, we thought one of them was a Peach Slayer, but they're literally just random children. We didn't do anything to them. You can have them back, no cost. This is just really shitty communication now that we think about it. If you help us find the Peach Slayer, 1, we avoid a massive problem, and 2, we'll compensate for any inconveniences caused. Wait, why am I still here? Collateral. If they don't bring the Peach Slayer here, then you will, shit, we really should have thought this through now that I think about it. Okay, so the Oni, they seem actually kind of cool. So I've got a great idea on what— a woman having an idea? Blasphemous! Sir, we are ready to collectively attack the Oni, but if we can solve this diplomatically, shouldn't we at least hear her plan out and see where to go from there? Exactly! My plan has no violence whatsoever, and I predict it has a 98.6% chance of success. Well, on one hand, we have like 12 minutes of the episode remaining. We can use that time to hear the female loud or drop the nukes! And then they all died because nuclear weapons have a huge blast radius, and Mendo forgot that they were on a planet and not out in space. The end. Well, that was the story of all time. Yeah, I mean, the plot was all over the place. There was no reason to bring up the racist Chinese guy. I'm not sure what all the backstory was for, or what the moral of Space Christmas was, or why killing everyone was the solution, but you put a cute anime boy in it, and that kept my attention. So I guess it was, what, a 6 out of 10? Yeah, that sounds about right.